Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, they call me the Grinch all the time, and I'm like, how? You know what I'm saying? Because some people
Oh, because
actually
the
know I
Grinch
was.
is skinny and you ain't, bro. Like this is you got the pot belly, but
I ain't got that either.
please, please. I seen you without a shirt, brother.
Nah,
Got
that
that
was
barrel look like Donkey Kong should be throwing you down the fucking street. Yeah, we're just gonna start this shit live.
the only time I caught the Holy Ghost when I was in church drinking.
Like they're two dumb dudes. Welcome to the latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. How you gonna pick the movie and not know where you watched it?
It's like it's like they say about black people. They all look the same. One of them peas.
Yeah.
Prime, Paramount,
A
Pluto.
couple syllables and you just go crazy. Like, oh, I don't know what this is. Too big.
The only letter that caught my attention was the P.
Yeah, I know.
Only letter I'm looking for after that is the U.
Yeah, pull up.
Pull out, not.
Yeah. Actually, no. I think you've mastered that. You just had a hiccup once or twice. But
Oh man.
oh, man, it's nice to watch a nice holiday movie. You know.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Speaking of
Definitely.
the holidays, welcome to the latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. It's your boy Sarat, aka Makazi.
And your boy Chris Brown, aka Red Fort Delta. How's everybody doing out there?
Well, I'm in the holiday spirit. That's why I'm all bundled up. You know, I got my flannel, got the beanie on. You know,
You look like you're in the cold spirit, not the holiday spirit.
no, this is the holiday spirit. Just because you don't really know about the holiday spirit unless it's Thanksgiving.
No. New Year's, only one I care about.
Oh, please. Only one you care about is Juneteenth.
That just became a holiday this year, didn't it? Shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, it's hard. It's hard when a new holiday pops up, right?
Hell yeah.
What? This is a thing? And I'm not saying it's wrong, bad, wrong, whatever. Just when a new holiday comes around, you're just like, what? When did this happen?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Like, what holiday was in September that I could have sworn was in a different month? I want to say Columbus Day.
Oh, you thought that was in a different month?
Yeah, I never remembered it being in September.
Bro, that's because you probably just, because school just started and you all like stressed out because goddamn well you was this close to failing again. And
Not at the beginning of the year.
What?
Not in the beginning of the year.
I don't know. I knew 2 weeks in, bro. This ain't gonna go well for me.
But that's what I'm saying. Like in my brain, maybe I'm wrong. I always felt like Columbus Day was in like January, February, somewhere around there. I don't know why.
Bro.
I know Martin Luther King Day is in January. Or was that it? Was that the one that was changed? I don't fucking know. Either way, it caught me off guard in September.
I might have to take a look at my audio levels when I go to edit this because I think my switches got hit a little bit.
Yeah, it did sound a little low on my end too, but I just turned my volume up because I thought it was just my regular volume.
Nah, it might have been me. Yeah, I had to turn your volume up too. So we'll see. I'll adjust it when I edit this thing.
All right, cool.
Anyways, yeah. So the movie this week was selected by you, Christmas Eve. This is gonna release on Christmas. I think on Christmas. What day does Christmas hit this year? Monday.
Christmas Monday, yeah, 25th.
Yeah, it'll hit 8 a.m. on a Monday.
You think so? Oh, this episode, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the movie. I was like, how the movie gonna hit? We just watched it.
Well, I mean, what movie was it that we just watched, Chris?
Ladies and gentlemen, we watched Candy Cane Lane, new Eddie Murphy movie on Paramount. A decent watch.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so Christmas movies, they kind of hold a special place in people's hearts because like a lot of people have like these, it's like tradition to watch certain movies during Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And a movie's gotta live up to the expectation in order for you to consider it a must watch during the holidays. So my question to you, Christopher Brown, is this gonna enter the rotation of must watch holiday movies?
Nah.
Why?
In my opinion, I just don't think people carry that tradition no more. There's only one movie that stands strong every year.
What's that?
A Christmas Story.
Man, you need to break out of your
No,
your bubble.
look. When we was able to get cable, and even when they didn't have cable,
Yeah.
that's one movie that aired all day on Christmas. It
Christmas.
was either
That's the only one. Man,
yeah. What other ones? What other ones aired all day long besides Charlie Brown Christmas and that's usually it. Those are like two that are gonna get played
bro,
constantly.
bro. Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, okay,
Okay, Home Alone, Home Alone 2, and in recent years, Elf.
okay. But they don't carry that much weight, in my opinion.
Oh, please get out of here.
Not like a Christmas Story.
I'm sorry. I'll be honest with you. Christmas Vacation and Home Alone,
Hmm.
they shit on Christmas Story. Sorry, they just do.
I don't know. I gotta go back and watch them. I ain't watched this forever. I ain't watched Christmas Story forever. I just remember the damn movie.
Yeah, you just remember the name. You're like, oh yeah, that's the one that everybody watches.
Nope, I remember Fragile.
That's how I pronounce it too now.
Yeah.
Actually, I just found out. I think yesterday at work. I've been saying coaxed pretty much my whole damn life.
Okay.
Somebody coaxed me into doing this shit.
Oh, instead of coaxed.
Yeah. It's phonetic. That's how it's spelled.
Oh gosh, that's a good public school education right there.
Bro, that's what I tell you. I'm a Fast and Furious Asian. I ain't one of them math Asians.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just happen to do your job and do it well, but you had no training.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had the definition right. I knew I was saying like what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Pronounce it as coax, the tomato.
Okay. Okay.
No, some people spell potatoes with an E, and those people, can become vice president. That's all I'm saying. Anyway,
What about the ones that spell?
Go ahead.
So what the ones that spell it without an E? What did they become? Just president?
No, they just normal.
Oh, they just know.
I'm just saying, you ever heard of Dan Quayle when he spelled potato wrong? No, this is fucking me up now. Now I gotta make sure I ain't the one spelling it wrong.
Potatoes? No, now that I'm actually thinking about it, I don't. Shit. Now you get me fucking thinking.
Yeah, potato is spelled Potato.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
if you're doing the plural, it's with the ES.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I had to check that out real quick. Fuck around, go on a rant and talk about me being wrong and shit.
Shit. Why you was coaxed into looking it up?
Oh, yeah. They just looked at me. They was like, "What the fuck?" Like, yeah, I was coaxed. They're like, "You mean coaxed?" I was like, "Man, get the fuck out of here! You're fucking reading shit."
Yeah, shit. So spelled the same way. No, just pronounced differently.
Exactly. No, you wouldn't put the A in there if you didn't want us to pronounce it.
Okay.
I say that as a man with a silent H in his name. So
Yeah, for real.
yeah. Like how did you got Christopher, right?
Hello.
And then you can spell it Kris or CHRIS. So you got a bunch of random letters in there too.
Yeah, it could be whatever. But is that one word I always say where you be trying to correct me? And I'm like, look, there's an L in there. It's there for a reason. I don't give a shit. Instead of salmon.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand.
Like I said, they ain't want it to be pronounced. They should have stuck it in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Like
knife. Yeah.
What's the purpose of a silent letter?
I don't know.
Just to make shit difficult, right?
Yeah. I guess to show like your difference from everything else, I guess. I don't know.
Do you know what a Uyghur Muslim is?
Oh, nah, I never heard of it.
So a Uyghur Muslim is like this it's I don't know, a sect of Muslims or whatever. It's a small group of Muslims, and they're going through some shit in China right now. But when you hear the name Uyghur, how do you think it's spelled?
Honestly, W-E. This gonna sound really, really bad.
Yeah.
Almost like the N word. But I guess what white people want to like convert to their side of it. Uyghur. Wegger. I'm guessing.
It's like another way of saying, I got like Uyghurs.
Yeah.
That's another way of saying that. Nah. But
These Negroes, these Uyghurs. Shit, I don't know.
No, Uyghur is spelled. Ready? Uyghurs.
Yeah. Okay. Your screen was down, but you can see it. But yeah, that
Uyghurs.
was yeah, okay.
That should look like a fucking like when Google gives you a temporary password. Those
Hell
look
yeah,
looking
for
shit.
real,
Anyways, what you drinking
man.
before we start talking about this movie?
Oh, am I drinking? I'm actually just drinking water today, buddy.
Really? Any specific reason?
Just a good old H2O.
Any specific reason? Did you
I
get
feel a
your
little
cholesterol
dehydrated.
checked or something?
Huh?
Did you get your cholesterol checked or something?
Nah. Yesterday was the next day. I figured I'm gonna go sober for a minute.
Usually that happens after you've had a one of them nights.
I ain't had one of them nights in a while.
Well, like a couple weeks.
When's the last time I had a night like that? I don't even know. It's just like
Mine was
a
around
consistent day.
Mine was around Thanksgiving. I remember that time around Thanksgiving, like around between Thanksgiving and Michaela's birthday.
Mm.
I was going hard every day. I was like, man, I need to like slow down.
See, I can't say I was going hard. It was just a consecutive amount every day.
Yeah.
Like I kept it to like it was the same amount every day for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same. I was drinking every day, and like that's just not something I do. So it was just like I don't really feel great. With that being said, I got 2 drinks here that I'm still gonna partake in.
What you got?
Well, I'll pop out the Iron Smoke again.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's still the same bottle. I was for some reason I think I was supposed to have you drink it while you was here, but I forgot.
Yeah. Speaking of, I actually had some on Sunday. I went to go watch some games with a friend of mine, and they had they took a picture of it, sent it to me. It's a Jack Daniels. I think it's like 100 proof.
Yeah.
Actually drinking on ice, and it was actually pretty good.
Is it like just a special like holiday flavor, or is it just?
I want to say I've seen the bottle before. Matter of fact, I think your brother might have sent me a picture of it at one time. But it's 100 proof. The bottle's definitely different from regular Jack Daniel bottles.
Yep.
But I actually drink it like whiskey, the way whiskey's supposed to be drank.
Yeah.
A nice cube of ice.
Yeah.
2 fingers poured, sipped on it,
Yeah.
and it was actually pretty good.
Okay.
Like you don't shoot this stuff, you sip it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, speaking of sipping, because this is a Christmas movie, holiday season's almost over. I'm still
So you got your coquito.
got my coquito because I got to get through this. I don't have to get through it, but I don't drink it the rest of the year. So
that's the Puerto Rican side of him, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up?
That's all the audience. That's the Puerto Rican side of you.
Yep, exactly. This is Acme Place in East Springfield, where I learned about all this.
Man,
that was the spot that there was so many Puerto Ricans on that street. All you hear is flip flops every morning.
In Spanish reggae, and loud ass Hondas.
Fucking like loud ass mufflers on shitty ass Hondas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
All right. Well, let me pour this shot and let's get into this movie because I need to figure out why this movie is not entering Christopher's rotation of holiday, films.
Well, we can get into it.
I mean, I got my reasons for why it ain't gonna end up on my rotation, but I want to hear you.
I'm the Grinch. I don't really give a shit about this stuff. But
we need to change that. We need to get you into the holiday spirit.
Yeah, that shit died a long time ago.
Bro, you can resurrect it back.
That shit died with my reverse Vililago.
You just accepted it. Yeah, I am what I am.
Pretty much. Oh
Dark
man.
days ahead.
ain't no joy over here. Oh man.
All right, cheers.
Hell yeah.
You just sipping your water.
Yeah, it's all good.
I forgot how good that was.
Yeah. I kind of wish I had me a shot, but it's all good.
All right, so why is Candy Cane Lane not entering the rotation? Like, why? What was it about the movie that didn't strike a match in your whatever.
I don't feel like it's a timeless movie. I feel like it was a movie just for like right now.
Yeah,
You
I can
know,
see that. Yeah,
you know, which I know was. And I thought about this saying for a long, long time because I used to get into discussions with people about why old school hip hop is better than new school, or certain songs or movies still get played today.
yep,
And they say because it's a timeless classic.
yeah.
But what makes a movie that comes out today not a timeless classic? You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you right now, it's because I feel like movies like this,
Hmm.
everybody's in on the joke. If that
Mm.
makes sense. So it doesn't ever really feel like anyone is. It doesn't feel serious.
Okay.
You know, like if you watch Home Alone, like they treated it like, oh, this kid actually got, left home by himself, and they got people coming in to break into the house. I mean,
Mhm.
it's funny and there's a lot of jokes in there, but they don't play it like it's jokey. In this one,
Mm.
I don't know, there's parts in there where they're talking. I'm like, I don't believe that everyone is actually like that mad or that upset right now.
Okay, I can see that. Um. Okay, so off topic real quick. Name a movie. Let's just say within the last. I'm gonna just say 5 years at least
Yep.
that you think would be considered a timeless classic. So it's fairly new, but it's gonna be played like forever.
As like a holiday movie or just a movie in general?
A movie in general, because I.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
I think Into the Spider-Verse
Okay.
and
Okay.
I think Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, depending on how this third one goes, is
Mhm.
going to be kind of like a Lord of the Rings. Like, you can put
Mm.
it on any time, whenever, and it's just always going to be great.
Okay. You know what? I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for me, it's one of those movies that it speaks like it has like 2023 language. It's
Mhm.
it's built like a newer movie, but it doesn't. For lack of a better term, is they don't treat it like everyone's in on the joke.
Mm.
In this movie, did you feel like they were trying to like make stuff funny, or they were trying to like ham it up a little bit?
I felt like they were. I didn't feel like they were trying to ham it up or make it funny. I just felt like they were really, really trying to be a part of today's society, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Like for instance, the son failing at math but was good at music. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And hip hop is a big thing now, at least this year. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So you're hearing more hip hop soundtracks or songs in movies, no matter what type of movie it is. You know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, like some of the songs that they're putting in these movies don't even go with the movie. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah.
pick a better hip hop song if you're gonna go hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, when this dude went into his little dance solo, I was like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Oh no, when he was in the office or whatever, or the
Listen.
music room.
Listen, okay, they're at a track meet for their sister,
Hmm.
right? And all of a sudden, the math teacher comes running over to him, so he grabs his backpack and leave
Yep.
just so he can go play in the band room and record. Like that wasn't realistic to me.
Nah. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like that whole introduction to it all,
Mhm.
because they got him in the band playing tuba, so it shows
Yeah.
that he has like some type of musical skill.
Yeah,
But they're just breaking off the track field and going to high because he sucks at math or whatever,
yeah.
and then he's in there producing the beat and everything else. So okay, cool. We see you got some skill, but how's this pertaining to the movie?
Yeah, there's stuff in here that like I thought the movie, it's a 2 hour movie. I thought they
Mhm.
could easily cut it down to an hour and a half.
Mm.
Like there's a lot of stuff that happens in the beginning.
Mhm.
I get it finally got to where it gets to in the movie, but like I think you didn't need some of that. Like for instance, when they talk about in the beginning about like the daughter wanting to go to Notre Dame
Mhm.
and then the son, failing at math. I didn't believe for 1 second that the parents were actually that mad.
No, no. And plus,
Well, just because the way they reacted, it sounded like it sounded like someone who was told, "Oh, you got to be mad right now," but it didn't sound
Mhm.
like they were actually like concerned. Like, "Hey, man, this is your fucking grade. Like, if you don't graduate, you're gonna be a bum. You're gonna be living on my couch." Like, it didn't
yeah.
feel like they were that upset about it, and that's what That's what I mean by like they're all in on the joke. They just know that like, oh, it's a family movie. Let's just be funny.
Yeah. Even okay, let's back to the beginning. Did you like the movie? Because we skip right past that.
Yeah. I know I enjoyed watching the movie,
Okay, gotcha.
but I thought it could have been. I thought they actually treated it like it was a serious thing.
Hmm.
It might have been. It could have been become a classic. I
Okay.
like the idea behind it. You know, you take the 12 Nights of Christmas, 12
Hmm.
Days of Christmas song,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
build the whole movie around it, but it never nothing ever really felt like it was that dire, which is crazy because motherfucker's about to shrink into a glass ornament.
Yeah.
You know, he
Um,
he's right. He shrunk down, and everybody just runs up and goes, "Oh!" Like they didn't. If I saw my dad that small, first
Look.
off, my dad, you're only 3 inches tall, shorter than you normally are.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, "Oh shit!" Like no, I'd be freaking out.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
know what? Because you know what? DC Young Fly, his character, he's like, hey, that man right there just shrunk. You know what I'm saying?
that man that whose lights didn't turn on the first time just shrunk.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, come on, man. I get it. It's lighthearted. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be funny, but it just looks like people are trying to be funny instead of actually being like when in Elf. I don't even like the movie Elf, but in
Mhm.
Elf, when this motherfucker's just eating all the spaghetti,
Hmm.
like, he's not eating the spaghetti to be funny. He just that's his character. He's doing it, and it just
Hmm.
ends up being funny, right?
Gotcha. I mean, okay. With that being said, I felt like the funniest parts of the movie or funniest characters were the little dolls,
Yeah.
the glass dolls or whatever.
Yeah.
Because
I like that the fact that they were from different eras.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, definitely. And then there was one part where I don't know, I think it's like Chris Red or something like that in real life.
Yeah.
I've seen some of his stand up, so I kind of know his jokes. Well, he's looking at Tracy Ellis Ross, and he's like, "Come on, girl, don't you see the fire between us?" And he's holding the stick.
What's funny is Chris Red to me looks like he's wearing a fake nose all the time. I don't know why.
Okay.
His nose big as fuck. He look like he got that blossom fucking Italian nose.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But what they, to me, all three of their characters is what like kept the transitions going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because even when they were being serious, it was about them. When they were being funny, it was about them. Like
Yeah.
they I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but they can do it all by themselves.
Yeah.
They didn't need
Like-
outside characters to intervene.
Like when the Christmas carolers couldn't help but sing.
Oh,
Like that to me, that's funny because they're staying in character. They're not trying to be funny. It's just they're fighting it, and then finally they have to start singing.
Yeah,
Like to me,
like when
that's
she
Go
like
ahead.
when she's looking for him, and she starts singing, and they got their mouth covered. Hell yeah,
No.
yeah.
And, all right, let me ask you a question.
Okay,
If you get in a track scholarship, you got to run faster than that.
okay,
It
definitely.
looked like she was just jogging in the park.
Look, that girl probably never had to run a day in her life.
Mm-hmm.
However, why the Jabberwockies was the people trying to stop her from
Lords or whatever.
whatever they was. I swear, call me crazy, but when they was on the field, that had to be the Jabberwockies. Like, who's out there just flipping around and fighting and breaking out dance moves and everything out of nowhere?
I was hoping Eddie was gonna start doing some shit with the javelin.
So like Coming to America.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna start fighting them and shit.
Oh man,
I don't know. I think there's a lot of this movie's got a really good premise. The ideas behind it, I think, are really good. I just don't think it like. I think it need to be taken a little more seriously in order for it to really resonate. Because
yeah,
to me, the best part about the main story of, they need to find these rings or else he's gonna turn into a doll.
yeah,
Great, but like, I think it took too long to get to that part. All the shit about the fucking
but being a family.
the Christmas lights.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I think they could have used a different way of getting into the story. Like, oh, maybe my family ain't taking Christmas as seriously. It's our last Christmas. Everybody's, everybody's going off in their separate ways. So maybe I want to do something big for my family, and that ends up happening. I think it's better than the fucking contests for $100,000 in taco money.
Yeah. It said tacos.
No, it's not $100,000. $100,000 worth of prizes.
Hell yeah. So I thought we emphasized that. I was like, oh shit.
Again, that's another thing. The fucking the two hosts of that show.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
you had the one who's really overly excited about Christmas, and the one who just didn't really like care to be there.
Uh-huh.
And I think if they were both actually excited about the contest and stuff like that, I think it would have been a way better dynamic.
Mm.
Because the dude was just like, he would just make weird. Oh yeah, you're still doing that. Okay. And it's like, it's that's how kids these days talk.
Yeah. Well, they actually make a reference to that in the movie with the Black Santa Claus, David Allen Greer, his character,
Yeah,
looking like a pimp.
When he popped in, I was like, oh shit.
Look, my subliminal mind went to, got Black Santa Claus in a 3-piece suit and a top hat.
And then the white girl
Look, yeah. Peppermint, I'm so sick of your shit. He didn't say that, but
Yeah.
where my money at?
When he pulled in, I was like, oh, he's playing it like a pimp with his
Yeah, that's what I thought.
with a clearly fake mustache.
Oh man.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so again, so it starts off where this Candy Cane Lane is this street, and like everybody battles to have the best
House for the year.
for the lights.
Yeah.
All right, whose lights did you like the most?
None of them. Shit.
Did they all just look normal?
No, they definitely look normal. They're definitely over the top. But it's like the one that threw me off the most, which is probably the one I probably, if I had to choose, liked, was The Matrix.
Like, yo, is that The Matrix? And
It's like-
standing there with the sunglasses.
So I'm thinking like The Matrix come out like in Christmas time, like, cause why would that be in here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea.
Man,
Yeah, I don't know. It's just that whole storyline of, okay, Eddie wants to win the fucking the light contest, which is, that's cool concept. Then he goes off but like, you didn't need the whole I got laid off from my job and all this shit. Like,
well, okay, I'm not gonna say he didn't need it, but it made sense to me because he got laid off. But if he won, this was get $100,000. So he was
Okay.
like, I gotta win, you know, because that money's gonna be important to me right now.
okay, but if this was a movie where he still had his job, but he takes Christmas very seriously, he's like a winner, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, there's a cash prize this year for the light contest. Same thing. I feel like he takes it just as seriously.
Okay.
Like, you ain't need to go in there and fucking, sit down with Malik Yoba, whoever the fuck that was. Like, it was a fucking, like, it was
yeah.
like them ad. The dude,
Yeah.
he was, he looked out of place. He was like, yeah.
Yeah, like he ain't never did acting a day in his life. Like, we just want you to sit here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just want to sit here and just nod your head. Like, okay.
Yeah. Well, he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I think the stuff with the jobs,
hmm
you didn't necessarily need it. All of a sudden, Tracy Ellis Ross, like, she's trying to get the promotion.
hmm
Like, I don't think you needed any of that. You could have cut out 20 minutes with just that shit.
Okay. Did you catch the punchline in there?
Which one?
At the end when they're battling, the bands are battling, he try to get the rings off the other band. And they're drumming on each other's drums. And he says, "What you gonna do, Nick?"
Oh, yeah. Drumline.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it because I was finishing up the movie here and I was setting up while it was going on.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I saw that. But when they were setting it up, I was like, "Oh, they're gonna do drumline here because
Yeah.
we got opposition. Let's go."
But I thought it was funny because he's in a blue and gold suit. And they're having a drumline battle. And he says, "What you gonna do, Nick?" And I was like, "Is that a stab at Nick Cannon?"
Bro, there's a lot of good pieces to this movie. It's just some of it just doesn't make sense, or it just, I don't know. I didn't feel like I had a connection to the characters. The only relationship in the movie that I actually felt a connection to was Eddie Murphy and the little daughter,
Okay.
the one that he kept, not bringing to school.
Hell yeah.
Would you do that?
Yeah.
Would you be? Yeah. Would you be that dad to be like, all right, I know you got a test, but we going camping this weekend.
Well, it depends on what's going on. Like if it's something actually important that needs to get done, okay, nah, go. But if it's like one of them days and I
Like,
got something to do,
be honest. Like what? What is that important in school that you can't miss? Be honest. Besides the MCAS, because for some reason, if you fail the MCAS, you don't graduate.
graduate.
Or
Yeah,
move to the second grade.
that's the bullshit they told us. Is that still staying true?
Yeah, and it's dumb as shit.
Holy shit! Damn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Because I don't believe there's anything that's actually that serious in school
Mm-hmm.
that you can't miss it.
Nah, like I said, this is like a major test or something, especially one that you've been studying for and training for. You know what I'm saying? Because that, in
Is
my
it really
opinion,
that important?
no, in my opinion, that's what makes it important. Okay, let's go to cooking. You know, food, my favorite subject,
Mhm.
besides women.
Fat piece of shit.
Hey, I don't care. I own it well. And I'm sexy.
Not
But
really.
oh yeah, oh yes I do.
Oh, no. Oh, you like a blue whale.
I eat a lot.
Yeah, you eat a lot of little things. These blue whale, they eat plankton. You take the little motherfucking things in the ocean, be eaten by the big motherfucking thing in the ocean. That's you.
Yes, it's the way life goes. Shit. Damn it. Okay.
Did you catch the opening of the last episode?
I did. No, I was trying not to go there.
Like, yeah, you about to lose your train of thought.
Every time it comes to food.
Yeah,
But,
we're talking about what's in school that's actually important that you can't miss.
oh, okay. No, I was saying what makes something important is how much work you put into it. So, and the reason why I say that is, like I said, if you go to cooking, let's just say, you know, you got a party coming up this weekend, and you're in charge of all the main food items.
Yep.
Everybody else is bringing the hors d'oeuvres and the drinks and everything. Your job is to cook the main food.
Yep.
So you're preparing all week long. Whether how you gonna do the mac and cheese, turkey, whatever the case, whatever it is, the pho, the egg rolls, whatever it is you want to cook. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm gonna look past that racism. Go ahead.
It's not racism. It's just saying great food. You know, potato salad with raisins.
Just so you know, there was no raisins to be had.
It's all good food. But what I'm saying is, you start on Monday to get prepared for Friday, and you're putting in all these different recipes, setting things up just for Friday to come, and everybody cancels. So how important was it? How important was it not that they canceled on you, but it was very important for you to be prepared for it?
Fair enough. Now, let me ask you one question.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck does any of that have to do with school?
Because what I'm saying is, if you're in school and you got a test coming up, that test might not be important. But if you know you studied hard and you need to pass that test, it's important to you.
Okay, but here's the thing. In the scheme of things, is that test actually that important? That's what I'm saying. It's not like I know it can seem important because you put in the work for it. You want to pass it because you put in all this work, so you want to see if all that effort you put in was worth something.
Mm-hmm.
But if you pass or fail that test, is it that important?
It depends on what level. What's what I'm looking for? What rank you are in your class?
Yeah.
If you're number one, you don't give a shit. If you're number 50, you might need to be there for that one.
Well, I'm just saying, I guess in our dynamic, only one of us has been to college, and it's probably not the person you're thinking.
Look, I ain't gonna say no names, but between the two of us, there's always the one that looks like I just did, or I just said it, me. But went everywhere, did everything, and it's like, nah, it's opposite.
Yeah, you got the higher education. I'm the hands-on motherfucker. Just give me that. Like that.
I wouldn't even say that shit when my brother got out of jail, and I went and picked him up.
Yep.
And we was introduced, and he didn't mind talking about it. So it's like, yeah, this is my nephews or whatever. We just got out of prison. And they be like, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm like, not me. Even though I look like it. Oh man.
Yeah, you do.
Look. I mean, I get it. Because if I saw me, I think the same shit. But I'm like,
Like, no,
nah,
that studious looking motherfucker is the one that just
yeah,
time. I'm the one I'm the one who's got kids across the world. He
yeah, for real.
time.
Oh man,
But no,
but
I just it's okay. So it's just one of those things where it's like I think especially with school, I think as a kid you're taught that this thing it's detrimental to your success in life, and if you don't
mhm,
pass it, if you don't do this, then you're never gonna amount to anything. And I just
mhm,
think that's not the right message to be passing along. It's like, hey man, if you're gonna put in that effort, then go finish it off.
mhm,
Don't just study like crazy and then not take the test.
true.
But if you miss the test for a better opportunity or a better experience,
Mhm,
you might put in some work to come back from it, but it's not detrimental. It's not the end of the world.
yeah,
Yeah.
and so that's what I'm saying about your original question. Would I keep her out of school, or I keep my child out of school on a day like that? Yeah, depends on how important it was, and if I feel like I'm doing something that I want my child to be a part of
Yeah.
that is important to me, then in my mind, it's gonna be when they get older. I remember when I was 8 years old and skipped school with my dad, and we went go kart or something. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
I
But
think in your case, it's gonna be like chili cook off. Like
fuck no.
coming in. We coming in first.
Shit,
I'm gonna need help.
I'll even go to school for that. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna turn you on to chili. We're gonna make some chili. I don't know. In your case, what would we have to add into the chili to make it, Chris Brown certified?
I honestly don't even know. A lot of cheese, shit. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, like, we had discussed many times. I've tasted chilies before that weren't bad. It's just not something I want ever, ever.
Fuck out of here.
I'll eat rotten pussy before I eat a bowl of chili. I'm oh shit.
All right, fair enough. All right, we know what
Let me
Chris taste buds taste like.
let me not say that because I'm gonna run across somebody one day. Man, what you gonna do, Big Daddy? You want this or you want this bowl of chili? I'm like, whoa, what you got going on down there? Have to make life change decisions at the last minute.
Bro, you about to? Your tongue about to fall off.
What you mean?
I'm just
That's,
saying.
that's why they make those special toothbrushes with the bristles on the back so you can brush your tongue, keep it fresh.
I don't know. All right. So what's something that would be worth it for you to pull your kid out of school to go do?
Like I said, if it was something that if it was important.
Not hypothetical. I'm asking you
Oh,
directly. What
well,
in Chris Brown's world would be like? Yes, I'm pulling my kid out of school to go experience this.
it's got to be something definitely sentimental, something that I hold dear.
Like a DMX concert.
Fuck yeah,
You go see hologram DMX.
nah. But if nah, that would be the real thing.
Okay, but
But
okay. So in the next 5 years,
mhm.
you had to pull your kid out of school. Not pull it. If you had the choice between your
Try
kid going to school to finish this test or to
Mhm.
go do this experience, what experience would it be to make you pull your kid out?
Okay.
Gonna really show what kind of parent you are, so you know.
Nah. I mean, like for instance, if this is gonna sound so cliche, but let's just say you get tickets to go or a trip to like a huge monument, Mount Rushmore, Grand Canyon, um, shit, even the mountain of Fiji or something like something that doesn't happen on the ordinary.
Yeah.
And and let's just say it is a trip to Mount Fiji,
Mhm.
and you had these tickets for months, but then your child has to go to school and they realize we got a test coming this week. Okay, nah, fuck that test. You know what I'm saying? Like we're still going, and we'll worry about that later. So, like, even that's not something that I'm not saying it's sentimental to me. It would have to be something that's like you're only gonna get this one chance to do it.
Um,
You know what I'm saying?
I think for me, if it was like, and this is gonna sound real, for
Asian.
lack of a better term, Caucasian.
Okay, let me hear this one.
No,
I knew you was gonna say a rice cook off, but keep going.
No, because if he ain't got that in his blood, then he's a lost cause. No, if say on Thursday,
Mhm.
this comet is coming by that's like passes by once every 800 years. But the
Okay.
only way to see it is you got to go out into the wilderness, you got to camp out, and it's gonna pass by at like midnight on Thursday night. You
Mhm.
might be like, "Hey, nah, you ain't going to school. We going camping this weekend, just so we can see this thing because you might never get this chance ever in your life."
And that's what I'm saying. Like something like that, and like your son or your daughter might have a test that day or the next day, whatever they're not gonna make. They'll always have that memory
Yeah.
that me and my dad or me and my family, whatever, went camping to go see this major comet, and it might mean nothing to them at that moment. When they get older, they'll understand the significance of that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right. Well,
I agree with you.
speaking of memories, all right. So one thing I liked about this movie was like Eddie Murphy's character, like Chris.
Yeah.
He for him, Christmas was a big deal.
Hmm.
It was like that whole light display and stuff like that was like almost his like yearly tradition.
Hmm.
You know, do you have any traditions that you want to instill in your kids? Like, hey, every year we do this.
Hmm. Oh. Hmm. I wouldn't say. Hmm. Damn. Okay, if I could have it my way, and this is gonna sound really, really fucked up, but
Okay. Hold on. Let me take another shot for this.
because this is like such a really, really bad time in my childhood that we made fun. If so,
By made fun, you made fun of it, or it was a bad time, but you
learn
made
how to enjoy it. Learn how to
okay.
enjoy it. Um, I don't know if you're. Yeah, you went when we had our house in Indian Orchard. You was in there, so you saw the fireplace in the living room and everything, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so
I
when we
saw that
first,
fucking that what is it? That looked like the house that Annie grew up in.
shit probably was. Like, the shit, see the sun bitch now, it's totally different. It
Uh-huh.
looks like a fucking horror film.
Yeah.
But growing up, because money wasn't right and bills was due and everything else, and it was such a big house and it had them old radiator heaters in there, you know, and it ran off of oil. Money wasn't right, so we had to burn wood out the fireplace. So in the colder seasons, which Massachusetts, that's usually from like in August to June, because
Black
it's
people cold. That's black
the,
people. Once it gets below
the,
70, black people just start throwing on their hoodies and their Tims and shit.
hey, that's all year long.
Yeah.
We rock them with shorts, but now we would actually section off the living room, like put blankets and everything up to cover the windows and everything, and burn the fireplace, and we all slept there.
Yeah.
So even though it's more out of being warm, we're all in the same vicinity. TV's in there, everything. For me, it was like, this is like our family time. You know what I'm saying? Which I know is gonna suck because Thanksgiving, I couldn't even spell the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Christmas was that, but that we all be in the same room, whether one of us is reading the book, watching TV, playing games, whatever, just because it was the warmer spot in the house.
Yeah.
So if there was one thing that I could make a tradition, it would be like when it gets really, really cold, just everybody camp out in the living room in front of the fireplace. Like you can still be on your tablet, still watch TV, still play video games, whatever you want to do. But everybody's gonna be in this room tonight, and this is where we're sleeping. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I like that. I think for me, as far as a tradition,
Mm-hmm.
is I think no matter where I am in the world, every year, especially when I have kids, every
Mm-hmm.
year we're going to the Big E.
Mm.
We're going to that Big E. I don't make care where we are. Every year we're going at least once to the Big E.
Okay.
I don't know because I feel like building that bond, making traditions
Mm-hmm.
for a family, I think is a great way of one instilling like it's instilling values into your children, but also it keeps that family dynamic. When your kid has something to look forward to, like hey, we do this every year, it
Yeah.
you never lose sight or lose track of each other.
Mm.
Because you get those families who like they just drift apart and they say, but I ain't seen my brother in like 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
But if you always have that one thing every year where you're like no matter what, this is where we are during this time. Like
Mm-hmm.
say like What would be a dope? What would be a dope tradition? Like I would love to put together for our family
Hmm.
is every year. That was the fucking protection shit. Every
Gotcha.
year we do opening day at fucking Gillette for the Patriots.
Mm,
That would be a dope tradition. Every year,
true.
no matter what, no matter where you are in the world, opening day, we're gonna be at
Mm,
Gillette, fucking
yeah.
tailgating and watching the game.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that's one of the things I got from the movie. I think the big lesson from the movie is like, you know, that family dynamic, like family over everything, basically.
Yeah, because he does say that when I think when they get back from the track meet
Mhm.
and the kids are mad at their dad and they said, "This is for you." So it used to be for us, but this is all for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How would
That
you
who
if you were Eddie, if you were Chris, because you are Chris, if you were Chris in that moment, like how would you feel? Because if you do this, if there's this thing that you do every year, and in your mind you do it for the family, but
Mhm.
everyone else looked at it like, no, this is your thing. Like we
Yeah.
like this. How do you feel when your kid opens up to you like that?
I think that's like a shitty ass feeling because um and I'm sure everybody in the world is guilty of this at some point in their life where you've done something for somebody
Yep.
um and went all out to do it, whether it was making them an outfit or, cooking them a meal or whatever, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you put all your energy into it and it's because you love doing it. They feel like you're having so much more fun in doing it than what the real purpose is.
Yeah.
Not knowing that, no, I'm having fun because I'm doing this for you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but okay, in that same vein, okay,
Hmm.
so imagine if you love cooking, right?
Hmm.
So you want to cook this crazy meal for your wife, girlfriend, whatever,
Hmm.
and they're like, hey, I just want burgers and fries tonight. But you're like, no, 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 like, this is this time of year I'm gonna cook. So you cook this big extravagant dinner for them. Was
Hmm.
that big dinner? Was that for them, or was that for you because you love cooking? Like, I feel like in that moment, it's like, okay, you're losing sight of the reason why you're doing this in the first place.
I think it's a catch 22. I think it's a little bit of both because if you love doing it, it doesn't feel like work to you. It doesn't feel like you're in there slaving or whatever. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but you're
saying?
yeah, but you're cooking things that like the other person doesn't even care for because you care more about the cooking than you do making something for the person you care about.
Hmm.
When the person you care about, maybe I don't know who knows what's going on in their life, but they might just want a nice backyard burger right now,
Okay.
you know.
And
And you're like, no,
okay.
no, no, I'm gonna make you some fucking chicken fondue and some chicken dick and all that shit. Tastes like chicken, people. Tastes like chicken.
Look, you can have that one. You can
No,
have
you
that
gonna
one.
have that one.
But you know what's so funny
I'm
about it
gonna
though?
wake you up one day and be like, hey man, taste this dick.
But let's get the fuck out of here.
Pause.
The fuck kind of shit is that? Oh god. No.
Oh shit.
That definitely came out wrong.
That ain't a prize. That's a fucking threat.
Oh shit. Oh man. But no, what I was gonna say, I wonder how many people have already eaten chicken dick and just don't know it.
I'm sure they have. You wanna know
Because
why? Because it tastes like chicken.
look, I mean,
I'm sure
obviously,
you've had it. You just don't even realize it.
look,
You might have thought it
honestly,
was a toenail or a fucking elbow joint, whatever. It's a dick.
I'm about to say if people like eating the thighs and everything and get a whole chicken and roast that son bitch, um, who's to say they gut that thing out right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, let me ask you. This is completely off subject of what we're talking about right now, but
Yeah.
it's food. All right. If you were to create a tradition for Christmas, every year we make this meal.
Hmm.
At least this main part of the meal. All the little sides or whatever, everybody can bring their own. Every year we cook this. Like, for instance, like, some people like Hawaiians, they'll be like, okay, every year we do the roast pig.
Hmm.
What would be your thing?
For it has to be for Christmas.
I'm just saying, in like sake, I'm using Christmas as an example, but like, at this time, this tradition, we always do this one thing. Everything else, all the sides can change, whatever, but we always have this one thing at this time of year.
Hmm. And you said it has to be food or just something that I would do?
Oh, food. Like
Oh, okay.
it'd be the main attraction of this meal. That's why I picked Christmas. Like, all right,
Okay.
For Christmas dinner, every year we do this one thing. What is it in Chris Brown's world?
Hmm. It would have to be something crazy, something exotic, that you can't get often. And you already said roast and pig, so I don't want to use that one because we actually used to do that growing up. My uncle would. Um, Whenever he was having a pig roast, we all at the house. And it was always in the summertime, sometime.
Yeah,
But that's besides the point.
same with
Hmm?
us. We'd always have that pig roast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's me, well, my signature, like we're doing this.
Like a turducken. Turducken is that's too easy nowadays.
Nah, it's gotta be something that you can't get often,
Hmm.
but almost like a delicacy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The thing is, I don't even think it has to be that extravagant.
Nah, it's just like it's because like let's just say ribs for instance, because I actually like doing ribs.
Yep.
And everybody does ribs differently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um,
Should do something like
but
elephant ribs. That should be dope.
okay, or that, or you could just be like, okay, let's just say, let's hypothetically, I'm the best rib cooker in the family.
Mhm.
Everybody knows I ain't cooking ribs till Christmas.
Yeah.
Then that would be my thing. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah. You know what I would do, and I think would be dope is, all right, for Christmas every year you do the pig hunt where we go out and hunt a wild boar,
Mm,
then we bring it home, and that's Christmas dinner.
okay.
Me, that's a dope tradition. Like, okay, like every year, no matter what, like this is what we do.
You gotta have a family full of savages for that.
Why?
Because one of y'all gonna what? Nah, because one of y'all gonna fuck around and shoot each other.
Why? Because
Yeah,
we look
but
like pigs? Racism.
I was
Well,
actually gonna.
yeah, I think you just call my brothers, a little pot belly motherfuckers, which they are.
Look,
But I'm just
I didn't even think about that till you said it. That's why I started laughing. Like, well, now that you
three
mentioned
little
it,
pigs. There's 3 little pigs and a big black wolf. That's what we are.
hell yeah! Oh shit! Oh man! But well, that would actually be dope because I know your dad knows how to skin the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that would be
My
dope.
dad'll lead the fucking charge.
Hell yeah! Be out there with a spear and a fucking loincloth.
Mhm.
Like, I'm like, okay, pops. I guess you're tapping into a.
My dad will put that shit on Facebook Live, so everybody can watch.
Oh man!
All right, so
Oh yeah, that would be dope.
all right, so let's go back to the main purpose of this movie, which is the Christmas light display.
Hmm.
If your street, which I know you only got like 3 houses on your street for like 5 miles,
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
if the houses on your street were like, all right, we battling Christmas lights this year,
Mhm.
what's the theme of your house? I'm curious.
My first thought was
What?
Dragon Ball Z.
I can't. No, I don't. I can't see you doing Dragon. I don't think you're in deep enough in Dragon Ball Z to really do Dragon Ball Z.
Not like I used to be, but like as a theme and just being able to settle that up, and it would definitely that's my first thought. But a light theme.
Yeah. What would be the theme you would want for when people come to your house? You're like, oh shit, look at this light display. I mean, Dragon Ball Z is dope.
If not that, then I would go old school cartoons.
Okay.
I'm talking little light fixtures of Dexter's Laboratory, Hey Arnold, Boondocks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some fucking.
Just like all them Cartoon Network cartoons from back in the day.
Yeah. All right, I can see that.
With Lil
You might have to
Nickelodeon.
build them shit yourself.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna make my shit look like Santa's workshop, but all the elves are corgis. Fuck you.
I could.
I see that judgment in your face.
Yeah. But I can see you doing it. I can see you doing that.
Listen, bro. Look. I got a corgi on my watch, man. Like, you can't. There you go.
No,
Yeah, but the lights is too bright.
no, you can see it. Well, you can't see it now, but yeah, right there. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I gotta. Yeah,
you and your damn corgi.
don't hate just because just because your dog look like every other dog on the fucking wanted posters.
That's why I like her.
Yeah, it's not lost and found. It was wanted.
Uh,
Let's get this criminal off the streets.
Have you seen Puss in Boots? No, you ain't seen it yet. Never mind. Shit, nothing. But nah, no. Okay, okay, it would be dope though. But like you said, you have to build half them shits.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'd start in August. I'd start building all my shit, and then that motherfucker would go up right after Halloween. Yeah.
Man.
What do you think it is? Okay, what is it about Christmas movies?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't get those other traditional, like, there's not a lot of movies that have like that tradition of, oh, when this time comes around, you watch this. Halloween, you got like the Hocus Pocus, Ernest Scared, shit like that, and then Christmas. Like,
Yeah.
what is it about these movies that usually like that hits people in the heart, in the chest, that makes it a tradition to watch during this time of year?
I think just for the whole sake of the whole giving spirit, that's the one thing everybody talks about. You know what I'm saying? This is the one time of the year where, I guess everybody needs something. You know what I'm saying? So, so it's like, they always make stories about Scrooge and the Grinch and everything else like that. And the most meanest of people throughout the whole year, this is the one time of the year where this is where
they lighten up.
they're supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that's good? Do you think it's good that there's this time of year where everybody kind of just, puts their guard down and just actually is part of society in a good way? Or should people just be like that all the time?
I mean, truth be told, people should be like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a reason to be a nice person.
Yeah.
You just either choose to do it or you don't. But around this time of the year, it's like this is like you're supposed to be a nice person right now. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to help out those that can't help themselves, even though the week after Christmas you're gonna go back to being a Scrooge when you see that bum on the street. Like, I'm not helping you, but the week of Christmas you gave him a whole 20. You know what I'm saying?
By accident.
But yeah,
ain't nobody giving it to him on purpose.
Just saying. But
I think at this time of year, I think it's because it's the one time of year where everybody's like, we get it. Life is hard. Life is tough. But, I think people recognize that being good or being nice is a choice. So at any point of the year, like at least at this time of the year, like, hey man, choose to be nice.
Yeah.
What's something you do to show how nice Chris Brown is? I say quotations because you not really nice, bro.
I am nice. I just don't show it all the time.
No, you're not nice. You're contagious. That's what you are.
The fuck? I'm that song by Ronald Isley. Oh shit!
You that song by R. Kelly, "Trapped in the Closet."
No, it was the bathtub. But I mean, I've done it. I'm not gonna say I haven't. Where around this time of the year, the case may be, just give a little extra, do a little something, because like I said, it's the season for giving.
Yeah.
And if I was well stocked, I guess, for lack of better words, I don't mind shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because my way of thinking is, shit, that's just a bottle of alcohol for me. You know what I'm saying? But
passing fifths to everybody.
Yeah. Some people probably appreciate that.
I'm sure they would, because they're like, this is what got me here in the first place.
Just you driving down the street, hitting the bottles of Jack outside the window. Here you go. Man, wrapped in the bow. Shit, I'd be happy as fuck somebody did that. Like, yo, word. I'll chase the car down to the next block.
But
you missed my other head.
But I don't know if Santa's black, but he got a Chicago hat.
Hell yeah. Oh man.
I don't know. I think like I'm when I have kids, I kind of want to do a whole go into the soup kitchen kind of thing. I mean, kids, I didn't know it when I was younger. Well, probably because I was on the receiving end. But
Mm,
like we have so much. But
mm,
kids that are growing up nowadays, they grow up with it, so they don't feel like they have a lot.
yeah,
And it's just helping show kids like, hey man, like you actually have like you're in a position of opulence and you have a lot to give. Like take the time and give back. Like it's not always about what's next for you, you know?
yeah, yeah. It's kind of crazy. I mean, they call me the Grinch all the time, and I'm like, how? You know what I'm saying? Because some people
Because
actually
the
know I
Grinch is
was.
skinny and you ain't, bro. Like this is you got the pot belly, but
I ain't got that either.
please. Please, I seen you without a shirt, brother.
Nah,
Got
that
that
was
barrel look like Donkey Kong could be throwing you down the fucking street.
that's my layer of protection. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that. The abs are very, very important. I love them so much, gotta protect them.
Mother Nature's natural body warmer.
That too. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
All right, man. Final thoughts on what is it, Candy Cane Lane?
Yeah.
What
Uh,
what do you have for the people?
Not a bad move for the holidays. You know, something to watch for the family. Um, like I said, I don't think it's gonna be a timeless classic. Like you're gonna want to sit down every year and watch it.
Yeah.
But it was a decent watch. Out of a scale of 1 to 10, I say a 6.
Okay, I'll agree. I think
Yeah.
it's about a 6. It's not definitely not a timeless classic, but if it's on during the holidays, I'll
Hmm.
leave it on.
Yeah.
It's a good watch. There was one part that actually had me like I watched it on the plane, and
Hmm.
one part had me dying. It was when Tracy Ellis Ross was trying to get into the factory, and them geese came down was shooting eggs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That tripped me out. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, no, they shooting eggs. Oh, are they flying? Coming up their booty. You know what I'm saying? Oh
I was
man.
like, it reminded me more of Jumanji than it did like a Christmas movie.
Hmm.
I know I actually laughed out loud in the fucking on the plane. I
Gotcha.
I might have been 2 Jack and Cokes in, but
Oh
I was actually funny.
yeah.
Yeah, this movie is very it's not a timeless classic, but it's an entertaining, watch. So if it's on
Yeah.
holidays, watch it. It's good.
Yeah. If you have a lineup of movies that you want to watch for Christmas Day instead of the traditional ones,
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to make like a whole Christmas movie day marathon
Yeah.
and just play a bunch of different ones, then it would fit into that category.
All right, so what's a Christmas movie that most people don't really consider a Christmas movie, but like you consider a Christmas movie? No, like people say Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah.
So
I've heard that too many.
what's a Christmas movie that like you like to watch that's not the typical?
Now you put me on the spot like this.
I'm saying
Uh,
you got good recall. What you
yeah,
got,
but I don't think I got a Christmas movie I like to watch. That's like not really a Christmas movie.
Okay, so you know what I like to watch that we can hit different genres? Gremlins.
Okay.
Uh,
No, I ain't seen that movie since I was a kid, so I have to go back and watch that one. I remember being a Christmas movie or around Christmas time.
yeah, because the
But
dude gets Gizmo for Christmas.
okay, gotcha.
It's around that time. But depending on who you are, it might be a Halloween or a horror movie versus
Mm,
Christmas movie. But
yeah.
that's a movie like I want to put that into the rotation of we watching this during Christmas.
Okay. You know which one I could actually not? I hate the fact that we're gonna say this shit 'cause it's gonna sound so black of me.
Or
The,
this
the,
Christmas?
the Best Man Holiday,
Get the fuck out of here.
because it's not a Christmas movie, but it's a Christmas movie. But if you saw the first one, and then how the story built up for the second one, yeah, it's pretty good, touching Christmas film that wasn't about Christmas.
Bro. You sound like Dustin right now, man.
No, watch the shit. You probably ain't watched it.
No, I haven't watched it, but this motherfucker
See what
made
I'm
me go to
saying?
the theater to watch Bad Moms Christmas. I'm like, bro, come on. Why are you making me go watch Bad Moms Christmas?
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one.
Yeah. Oh. Gotta say, that sounds like it's right up your alley.
No, I mean, because
You're a big Tay Diggs fan.
nah.
My favorite Tay Diggs movie is Malibu's Most Wanted.
Hmm. No, I mean just from the first one, and then going to the second one because the hype about the second one when it came out was it was like so many years difference, and they had all the original cast. So, oh shit, you make another movie like 10, 15 years later with the same people. But it was a Christmas movie that, I mean, you just gotta watch it because there's a whole lot of backstory to this shit that like creates some drama and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Bro, I have no idea what you're talking about right now. Just so
I know you don't. That's why you gotta sit and watch it. If you watched it, it would make more sense. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna fucking call you up one day and be like, Wakanda forever. That's it. You're gonna be like, oh, he must have watched the movie.
Oh man.
All right, well, that's the latest episode of Surratt and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. Once again, it is your boy Surratt, aka Makazi.
And your boy Chris Brown, aka Red Ford Delta. Go check out Candy K Lane on Paramount.
Yeah, also, you know, we've been rolling on this podcast for a while now. Thank you all whoever's still listening. Thank you for listening. And if you're just finding us now, like, please subscribe on YouTube or wherever podcasts are, because we are officially available everywhere now.
Everywhere you can get your podcast.
Yeah, so just if you're an idiot like us and you just want to listen to the conversation or, you know, take part, come join.
Yeah, because you can never what's gonna come out of their mouths.
Yeah,
never. Like what he just said. Yeah. Wake up and try this.
Chicken dick. It tastes like chicken. It tastes like chicken. Listen, your brain is gonna, once you get over that hump, you'll open up the whole world to you.
I'm gonna let the Asian community keep that one.
Listen, you know, next thing you know, I'm be like, yo, you ever try that chicken Adams apple? That shit is nice.
Shit. It's the neck bone, but nobody eats chicken neck bone that I know of. It's usually turkey.
Yeah, because they always send that turkey neck bone. That shit motherfucking long as shit. Oh, during this past Thanksgiving, I cooked that. They were like, "You like the neck?" I was like, "Goddamn right."
Hell yeah,
motherfucker.
Especially some collard greens. Oh yeah.
You know, I gotta ask Seren if he made collard greens this Thanksgiving. For some reason, he thinks his collard green recipe is, you know, top notch.
I want to taste it. I'm gonna
tell him next time we're back home. Like, yo, Seren, cook them collard greens. Chris is gonna judge him.
Yeah, if he do the collard greens, I make the pork chops. You can make the rice.
No.
I got a whole rice cooker in there. The rice is gonna be cooked. It's gonna be rice regardless.
I'll take care of the beef ribs.
Okay.
Not the regular ribs, the beef ribs. You take care of the pork.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, the other white meat. Oh man. Yeah.